Yesterday, we talked about the impact trauma can have, one impact trauma can have on your financial intimacy. Today, we'll come with another impact. Now, for someone who grew up seeing a caregiver or a parent berated because he or she took a financial risk that puts the family in a tight decision, in a tight position, that person could be so traumatized that in the relationship, now he or she may then adopt the attitude of dependency. So he would be overly dependent just because he's trying to avoid any kind of trouble, avoid someone telling him you were responsible for this. And not realize that it's because of what he or she saw growing up. So that's another way trauma can impact on your financial intimacy. So the other party is seated and thinking, why does he not make contributions towards? I think we've worked with a couple like this. Why would he not just contribute, make financial contributions? Because this person is very intelligent, very wise, and you would be amazed the input his wisdom would make to the family. But just because of that experience, they kind of just take the back seat.
This often happens to people who are very sensitive to blaming. And so they would rather be the one blaming than people blaming them about the decision. And so I think the negative part of this is that it can rob people of making informed decisions rather than analyzing what actually happened. So you can look at the situation and say, no, okay, what can I learn? What can I do differently? Rather than saying, if this happened to my caregiver or my parent, I'm not going to get involved in it. So the other side, the flip side of this is that sometimes people can now be hyper independent. They want to take full charge of the financial decision making in the family, alienating their partner. One of the best advantages of marriage is that you are able to leverage on your own intelligence, your experience. So when one person takes the full reign, there is no how you're going to make very good decisions. You can make good decisions some of the time, but not all the time. So it's always good to bring in the perspective of your partner. Now, if you are the one who has gone through that kind of traumatic experience, show yourself some grace, but don't stay there. Don't stay there. Push yourself, get help, seek counsel, and find ways to bring yourself out of that the hold of that traumatic experience. Your past should not determine your future. So one of the ways that you can do that is to seek professional help. Begin to read the books around money, because the more informed you are, the less fearful you are. Let's give an example. If you don't know how to swim, you're afraid of water, the more you learn about water, the more you research about it, the more a good swimmer, you just lose the fear of it. So fear sometimes exists in the presence of ignorance. So you need to begin to grow in that area and develop your muscles, stretch yourself. And so if you are the one who is on the flip side, that your partner is not reciprocating or leaving all the financial decision to you, despite your best intentions, your best effort, show them some grace as well. Because when people have gone through a traumatic experience, their decisions, their behaviors may not be rational. Obviously, it's not rational. Fear is never rational, but the impact still remains. So show them some grace, encourage them, try to, support them through that process, recommend help, how they can seek help. And at the end of the day, if the more the person makes one or two growth or one or two development, one or two progress, celebrate those little wins. Don't say, this is good, but no, celebrate the little wins. Celebrate the little wins. People do what you appreciate.
I love that. So we'll see you on the next one. I remain Chidi, Akunna.
And I'm still Victor Akunna.